Hello friends. The practice that I'm giving in this video is called location, location, location. The purpose of the practice is to allow us to use guided imagery and inner world meditation practice to connect us to the sacred, the magical places, the places that we love, which are around us here on our fabulous planet. Now obviously for many reasons, many of us have been unable to go to a lot of those sacred and special places over the course of the last year or so. So you can use this practice to help reinvigorate and reimagine that connection you have to those places, and hopefully we'll find ourselves back there in those sacred places in physical form soon enough. So enjoy the practice. Best done seated, quiet environment, loose fitting comfortable clothes. You probably know the drill. Enjoy. Coming into an easy and relaxed seated posture for this guided meditation. Feeling the breath moving through you, using this opportunity to just let go of any of the tensions and cares of the day, setting those aside for the duration of this practice, with the aspiration that this meditation will nourish us, and in doing so, all the beings that are around us. So we begin by taking some nice, easy breaths in our normal pattern of breathing, but just allowing those breaths to become a little fuller, a little deeper. Really feeling how the lungs expand all the way down so that the belly moves and the whole of the lung is engaged with the breathing. The breath settles, becomes deeper, easier and stronger. And then how the breath out gives us the opportunity for everything to just drift away, to fall out of us very easily. All the tensions and concerns and all the other things that occupy our mind for just this time, resting in this practice and right now in this moment of easy breath, breathing in and breathing out. Feeling the shoulders drop, feeling the muscles unwind and relax, feeling the bones piled up on top of each other, resting very easily, well balanced, feeling the whole of our form supported well, the whole of our body resting, alert, engaged, but calm and open with a gentle curiosity and a focus on this practice. So let's just do a little extra relaxation work before we get into the main body of this process. Let's begin by taking the attention just to the top of your head, right to the crown. And you can feel how maybe your chin is just ever so gently tucked in. The back is straight but not overly so, And it's as though the head is being pulled up by a golden thread right from the crown. You can feel how all the muscles and tension in the scalp begins to ease off with each breath. Feel any lines of folded worry in the face soften and let go. The expression becoming placid, perhaps even with a gentle smile. Letting the face relax, feeling the jaw relaxing, all the tension there dropping away. And bringing our attention into the neck, and feeling now as we breathe that part of the body just opening and easing. Feeling into the shoulders, feeling them drooping, softening, the shoulder blades just easing open, the chest having lots of space but no strain. The shoulders just dropping and relaxing. And we can feel that feeling moving into the upper part of the arm, left and right side. Feel that feeling with each breath of relaxation. Into the elbows and the two bones of the forearm. Feel now as you rest and breathe how these open and soften and relax and allow you to be more and more present in the moment. The complex bones of the wrists and all the fingers right to their tips, relaxing and softening. And if you need to make any adjustments, move physically while this is happening, that's fine. Just find the place that your body is able to rest for this practice. So all the sensations in the arms really relax now. And moving our attention back to the center of the body, to the upper part of the chest. Feeling how with each breath that's opening and relaxing. Feeling how the spine, the top part of the spine, feels how it's just easing open. Moving down into the chest and feeling the heart with its beautiful rhythm just pulsing away, and feeling into the lungs as they expand and contract, and all of the organs of the body, everything within the chest, the sensations of the middle part of the back, and just feeling into a sense of ease in the body. Taking our attention down a little bit further, and with each breath, the solar plexus, the lower part of the abdomen, easing and opening and softening so that the breath is even deeper and easier. Towards the lower part of the back, the spine, just feeling that all the vertebrae are piled up really easily, one on top of the other. And with every breath, you become more and more relaxed and centered. Feeling down now into the bowl of the pelvis. Feeling as we breathe all of those sensations in our buttocks, in our sex, in the base of our spine, relaxing and easing, allowing us to be centered and aware and calm and curious. Feeling into the pelvis and then into those great joints at the hip. Feeling with each breath that joint soften and open. The way the muscles run through the pelvis, down through the leg, just those great muscles just relaxing. And into the thighs, the left and the right side, feeling both those great muscular structures and great bones just resting now. With each breath, all the tension just drifting away. Feeling into the knees, feeling the knee joints just open and soften and relax. And down into the lower part of the left and the right legs. Those bones just opening and softening and relaxing, and with each breath, any tension or discomfort just dropping away. Into the complex bones of the ankle, the left and the right side. Feeling with each breath those bones relaxing and settling into the best possible position. Feeling the back of the left and the right foot. Feeling the top of the left and the right foot. Feeling the sole of the left and the right foot uncurling and settling and easing, and with each breath more and more relaxed, but staying alert to the direction of the practice. And all the tiny bones in the toes. As you breathe now, feel into those bones, into the muscles, into the tissues, opening, flowing easily, letting go of tension, being well. And now take your attention to the whole of your body again, sitting here, doing this practice. The whole of your body. Take some nice, easy breaths. And feel with each breath the whole of your body coming into one form. One centered and relaxed form. Now from this place of focus and of calm, we're going to connect to some magical places. So we need to have in our minds 3 magical places that we're going to go and visit. 3 places that we consider sacred or holy or inspiring, or in some other way, places that we love. Places that perhaps we haven't been to for a while. We're going to use this time to connect to those places. To use our power of the imagination to rejuvenate that connection, to feel that nourishment, and to share our positive regard of that place, to share that with it. So as we breathe and we sit here, we can imagine some things. So we're going to imagine that from where you're sitting now, you could, in your imagination, you could draw a line that would move from where your body is across the floor, heading out in the direction towards the first of these magical places. Rather like a line on a Google map. imagine that from where you're sitting now, you could draw that line. It will go out along the ground, right near you, perhaps disappearing through a wall. It would move across the landscape, this imaginal line. It would move magically through any obstructions, buildings or hills or woods or across the water, until that magic line, whichever direction you've chosen, points towards this first beautiful, magical, sacred place. So you could draw that line on a map all the way between you and where that place is right now. Imagine drawing that line. And then imagine that with your body still sitting here and your eyes still closed, in your spirit body, you could stand up right now and you could walk along that line. You would be able to magically traverse any of the obstacles in your way, passing through walls, across roads, perhaps at an improbable speed through the mountains and the hills, the valleys and the woodlands, over water. Wherever you need to go, you could follow that line. Imagine that now. Imagine getting up and walking along that line towards the first of your magical places. Walking along that line, moving along it until you find yourself in the first magical place. Imagine how it is to stand there, to be there in that first magical location. Allow any memories of that place to float up, any thoughts about it, and in your imagination inhabit that place, its sights and its sounds and its smells and the touch of that magical place. Be in that now. And while you're there, breathe deep the nourishing power of that magical place, of that sacred location. Breathe deep and fill yourself up with its glorious power and delight. Feel yourself in it. And now take a moment to show your appreciation to that place. As you stand there in the imaginal world, in this real magical location, you might bow or simply smile, maybe offer it a prayer or a word. Show your appreciation now for that amazing place. And then you can follow that magical line across the landscape, back through the woodland and through the hills, through the buildings and over the water, across any obstructions, following the line all the way back over the world, until you reach the space that you're sitting in right now. And you can take your spirit body, your imaginal body, and you could settle back down to the body that you're sitting in your physical form. Travelling back over the line to come back to where you are now. And as you breathe, you can be really aware of your body now sitting here. And you can also still be aware of the line that connects you to that place, that magical place. And you can be aware of the fact that that magical place dwells within you and forms who you are. And also of this, that magical place is out there right now as you're sitting here, doing its thing, being the place it is. It's out there right now. So just take a few moments to be really present in your body again. Really feel your form sitting here. And then, perhaps in a different direction, we can draw a second line. Imagine the line extending out from where you're sitting right now. It goes across the room, through the space, past the walls and the doors, past any buildings, past any of the forms in the land, the valleys and the hills, and the mountains and the streams. It passes through and over all of those things. Draw that line out now to the second of your magical places. Draw that line in your imagination that connects you to this second magical, sacred location, a place that you love. There's that line extending out on the floor right now, all the way to that place. And with your physical eyes still closed, you can stand up in your spirit body, in your astral body, and walk along that line, perhaps traversing it at magical speed, through the walls and the woods and the water and the buildings, all the way, till you get to that second magical location, to that second sacred place. Be there now in your imagination. Be there now in that second amazing magical place. Breathe it in. Notice its sights and its sounds and its smells and the very taste and touch of the place, and allow any memories and associations to come welling up as you stand there in that location, in that magical location. Be in it. Inhabit it in your way. Remember it now. Be in it now. And breathe and feel nourished and nurtured by that place, by its remarkable, inspiring, fabulous qualities. Breathe that in and connect with that place. And now give yourself a moment to show your appreciation of that place, that second magical place. Thank it in your way. Thank it for being the place it is. Thank it for having all of those associations and those meanings for you. Show your gratitude to it. And then you can turn And in your magical body, you can travel back along that second line, back along the line, through buildings and woodland, past streets, roads, past the water, and right into the room that you're in now, right into the body that you're sitting in now, travelling along that line, back and back and back and back to where you are sitting right now. And you can come and sit your imaginal body down with your physical body. And you can breathe in that form, and you can still be aware of the line that connects you to this place, this second magical place, extending out from where you're sitting now across the physical world to that place which also dwells within you. And you can realize now the truth of the fact that that place is out there right now, doing its thing, being the way it is, being that magical place that's important and connected to you, that it's out there right now. And breathe that in. And now bring your attention back very much to your body in this space, here and now. Take a few breaths just to be really aware of your body in the space right here, right now. So now let's draw a third line, a third magical line that runs across the globe, across the earth, across the space that we're in, beginning from where we're sitting all the way out along the ground, past the buildings and the rivers and the streams, past the roads and any obstruction linking us, connecting us, just like drawing a line on a map between us and that third magical place, drawing that line, the line that extends out from us all the way across the earth to that third magical place right now. And leaving our physical body here, we can get up and stand up in our imaginal body, in our magical body, and we can follow that line, moving along it magically through any obstructions, walls and hills and water, until we arrive at this third magical location, travelling across the world until we arrive in this third magical place, this third place that we love, that's special to us. Being there in that place, being there in that place, feeling how it is there, allowing all our memories and our associations with that place to surface now, and being there and feeling it. Its sights and its sounds and its smells and the whole thing of it. Being there. And in that place we can breathe deep and feel nourished and nurtured by it. We can be in that place, be connected to it. We can be in that place and really feel how it is there. And we can breathe that in to nourish our spirit and our soul. And And now we can take a moment to really show our gratitude for that place. However we do that. You smile or bow or just give it the thumbs up. That amazing place. Thank you for being there. And we can turn and travel on this third line, the line that links us to our bodies sitting here now, travelling through the woodland and the buildings, over the water, past any obstructions magically until we're right back into the space we're sitting now, travelling on the line till we come right back to where we are now. And sitting back down, our imaginal body in our physical form. And we can breathe, and we can be really aware that that line is still there that connects us to that third magical place. And that magical place is out there on the planet and is also here inside us. We can breathe into the reality of that, and into the reality of the fact that that magical place is out there right now. Right now, as we're doing this practice, it's out there, doing its thing, being the place it is. We can breathe and be aware of that. And then we can take our attention back into our body once more. Few nice breaths there. Really feeling our form sitting in the space right now in this practice. And we can allow our awareness to open out, being very aware now of these three lines that connect us to these three magical places. Being aware as we're sitting here of those lines radiating out towards, right up into those magical spaces, those places that we love, those sacred places. And that our awareness includes the body that we are in and our connection to these magical places on the earth. And then we'll take our attention back now just to our breath. And take a few nice breaths. Maybe breathing in and holding the breath and then a long breath out. Just doing that a few times. Just breathing in, holding, and a long breath out. And then settling back into our normal rhythm of breathing. And just beginning to let go of the practice, letting go of the desire for attainment. Wriggling the fingers a little, and the toes, and coming back. Back into this place. Open your eyes, look around, and if you know the direction, or you can imagine the direction of the places that you've just visited, just give them a little nod of appreciation. And then be in this place here and now. Thank you for your practice.